guys. Shirley Jump from Writing Compelling Fiction here. In case you didn't know, I've published 85 books in 24 countries, and that means I've written a lot of them, but every time it's a really big challenge to kind of figure out what's going to happen next. But that's why I wanted to take you on this journey with me step by step, writing a little bit of it every single day so you can see exactly how I put a book together. And it's sort of a mishmash process, as you will see. We're getting into the prologue again today. This is the last video on the prologue, and then we're going to move on to something else in the book. But I just want to show you what I have done since last week and the week before. If you missed the other videos, go on back and watch them so that you can see the transition of the prologue from what it was before to what it is becoming now. Remember in the last two videos that I've been working on the prologue, and I've been adding and subtracting. This book was originally the first couple chapters, which is all I have written. The first couple chapters were originally in third person, and I decided to change it to first person just because I felt it worked better with Kara, the main character. And I had a couple different versions of what I had started and not finished that I wanted to combine. So some of what you see is things that have moved from one version to another, and then some of this is completely new text. So again, I was only starting with 2 or 3 chapters, and the plot that I had originally that I wrote, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago when I wrote these first couple chapters is not the plot I'm going to have now. I've already decided that. Have I decided what the whole plot will be yet? Not quite. I kind of have an idea, and by the time I get to next Friday's video, I have to have more of an idea because I have to start that plot. So last week I kind of left it off with her sort of going into present day, and I didn't think there was enough room there. I thought we needed some more to happen. And so I have this is what was there before last week. I saw the frightened little girl, and then I have Suze come over and give her sister's hand a squeeze. And this is kind of extending their relationship, shows how they have, what kind of relationship they have. It's not a hug. It is just a hand squeeze. So that little detail tells the reader a little bit about their relationship. And then in the narrator, Kara's point of view, I talk about what has happened with her just a teeny tiny bit. Suze had already lost more than most people, more than me. What that hints at is something that the reader doesn't know yet. I don't know yet either, but I will. I'll figure it out as I'm writing the book. There's something in Suze's past that we haven't gotten into yet. And then Suze says to her when she tells her that she'll be there, that's the problem, you've always been there. I can't get better if I don't let go. Now, yes, Suze has a drug addiction, and that's part of what she's referencing here. But there's another layer to this, and I'm trying to work that into the dialogue, that there is more that Suze is trying to get better at by letting go. And she tells her that she will be back, and then she's gone. She was gone for 10 years. Now you can see the green that has the lines through it. I had taken out the part where she was dead because I decided that I wanted to leave her death or still being alive up in the air for the reader. And I wanted to lay that groundwork in the prologue. So that's when I started going into the present tense in my prologue. Now I was going to do whatever it took to save her one more time. And then she's got the gun, and I don't know what happens next. That's why it says add some kind of a hook here. So I don't really know what's going to happen next. What's left after that is not going to stay. So I'm going to leave it there and start working on the first chapter and second chapter, and then come back. And what I do with a book is sort of layer it, like making a chili, right? You put down the base ingredients, and then you add spices and seasoning as you go along. And that's exactly how I write a book. So keep coming back, and we'll start on chapter 1 next week and start to see where this book goes.